is 6:52 on Sunday morning, in the middle of July here in Brisbane, Australia, where I live. So it's the middle of winter. It is a little bit cool outside. We are looking at, 11 degrees outside at the moment. So very fresh, very early to be up and talking and alive for a Sunday, a no work day. But here we are. I had a pretty rough sleep last night. I think I slept pretty early, but I just woke up super early, like 2 o'clock or something like that. Yeah, there you go. There's my sleep score, 66. So, not great. I was awake for, how long is that? 3 hours and 3 minutes. Ugh, that's disgusting. 40 minutes of deep sleep. So 6 hours. So that's all right. At least today is no work day, but that was pretty average, I would say. One of my vitals. Everything was normal. All right. But I woke up and my brain would not switch off. So I've been thinking about starting a channel, doing YouTube. I've done a little bit of YouTube in the past, so a bit of a travel vlog kind of thing, and I really liked that. But I don't even know what this channel is going to be called yet. So it's going to be something like Unfuck Your Life or something like that, because I feel like it's a little bit fucked. Not too bad, like got a pretty good job, live in a nice place, small, but a nice place. Great partner, overall pretty good, but myself. So my habits, my routines, my ways of thinking and doing things, I think just needs a little bit of work. And I've been watching YouTube and I've been reading books and I've been doing all these things for so long. And I start and I do pretty well for a period of time and then falls off a cliff, basically. And about 6 weeks ago, I really hurt my ankle. So we're in South Korea. I fell down the stairs because I was not focusing on what I was doing. I was on my phone as I was walking downstairs. So, recipe for disaster. And boom, fell down, sprained my ankle. Only a grade 2 sprain is what my physio tells me. But it's still, it really hurt. And I couldn't walk for a couple of weeks and it was really painful. It's pretty good now, much better. But that was almost like a catalyst to be like, focus on what you're doing. What are you actually doing? I did a bit of watching yesterday, a bit of reading yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? Pull it together. So that's what we're doing. And I thought no better way to drive accountability than publish it all over the internet. So I have no choice but to pull it together. Otherwise, how embarrassing, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pull it together and sort some stuff out. So today is Sunday, like I mentioned, and it's going to be a think day. A think day on a video that I watched yesterday on YouTube, and I cannot remember the guy's name, so please bear with me for a moment while I go and find it, because I subscribed to his channel. Ali Abdal, How to Change Your Life was his video playlist. It was his video, and it was all around asking yourself some really difficult questions. So I watched the video and I did a couple of the exercises. I was sitting there writing in my book some of his questions and things like that. So I downloaded his program at the end of it, which was free. So that was a great little bonus, but I had to give the email address. So no doubt I'll be getting some other emails about him and what he offers. But that's okay. If it works, then I'm all for it. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to do a think day. So as you've seen, I've gotten up, I've made myself an iced coffee. Instant coffee, so I hope that doesn't offend anyone, but I don't have a coffee machine because I don't really drink a lot of coffee. But I like the taste of it, so that's what we're doing. But it's beautiful view outside, like this, the way the clouds are lighting up this morning. So let's go have a look outside for a minute. Beautiful morning. Cold, like I said, 11 degrees, but stunning. Looks like it rained a little bit overnight, and hopefully today is going to be a nice sunny day whilst we go and do our think day. So part of it is making sure you're out of your normal environment. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go outside. I don't know where yet, but I'm going to get out of my normal environment and see where that takes me. But if we're going to talk about unfucking our lives, we've got some routines to set up today. So we're going to go to the gym and do a walk maybe. I think I need to trim my beard because it's pretty OTT, a little bit unkempt. Need to sort that out. And cook some food for the week so I'm not spending too much money buying food, because that's another bad habit that I've got, spending too much money on food while I'm at work. And other stuff that I'll figure out today that I'm going to do. So if I haven't bored you to death already, let's go and do a day. First things first, let's make this bed. That can go off now. Bed made. How easy is that, honestly? To think some days I'm just like, I can't be bothered. Literally took, I don't know, 10 seconds, 15 seconds to make the bloody bed. Done. Look at that. So much better. I also need to clean the kitchen. When I was making the coffee, you could probably see some things on the bench because I didn't clean it from last night because I could not be bothered. So we should do that now. There we go, put on some disgusting overhead lighting. I hate this kind of lighting, this color of lighting. Honestly, it's so gross. I'd much prefer the nice, like warm lights that just, it makes the room just look so much more inviting when I've got to use this awful light here in the kitchen. It's very offensive. I bought this awesome looking sourdough yesterday from Harris Farm. I'm gonna try it this morning with some breakfast. Hope it's yummy, but it needs to go away for now. So it's a very small kitchen, but it has everything I need. I do prefer to have nothing on the bench at all times because I do not like clutter. Clutter annoys me, and anything on the bench annoys me. I like to have a nice clean bench all the time, but again, because it's a small space, the cleaner the bench is, I don't know, more spacious it feels. So I need to do a little bit better at keeping it nice and tidy, so I'm not looking at clutter and mess and stuff all the time, which is annoying. Oh, gross. But I'm sure other people have worse kitchens than me. So I'm just gonna be happy that I've got a kitchen and just keep it a little bit cleaner. because clean is good and it makes working in the kitchen a little bit easier. I don't think I'm going to clean the stove today. That's a little bit too much, so we'll just do the bench. Or maybe we'll do the stove. It's not too bad. I'm going to cook on it later. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it because I'm going to cook on it later to make some food for the week. Once I've done that, then I will clean the bench. There we go, clean. Easy. Get off that disgusting light. Oh, no tea towel. Here we go. I always think about that. I'm like, do you clean the kitchen in the morning, like when you're fresh, or do you clean it all the night before you go to bed? I think I would prefer to do it the night before I go to bed, so I don't wake up and look at this, ugh, I've got to do that. I did put the dishes in the dishwasher last night though, after dinner and stuff, so, oh, I did the dishes. I did the dishes last night, so that's one good thing, that was done. But yeah, are you more of a do the kitchen at night or do the kitchen in the morning kind of thing, kind of person? Tell me in the comments if there's anyone watching. So I guess we'll have some breakfast soon. All right, breakfast time. I'm just gonna talk as I go. So I signed up for a PT about 3 months ago, maybe? 4, 8, 12, yeah, about 3, maybe 4 months ago. And unfortunately, and there's been a series of unfortunate events that have occurred since I signed up. So number one, I signed up and then that week I got bronchitis and a dash of pneumonia, I think, from what the doctor said. So that put me out for like weeks, like literally weeks. That destroyed me. And then because of that, I got so in my head about like, oh my God, I signed up, I spent this money and now I'm not doing it. Like what a waste kind of thing. And I got so like deflated by it, I would say. I reckon deflated. Then I got a bit embarrassed. I don't know why I got embarrassed. Like I paid the money, like it is what it is. I can't sort of change that, but it really like threw me. And then I just couldn't get back in any kind of routine. Like I wasn't going to the gym, I wasn't doing the workouts, I wasn't eating the food, I wasn't tracking the stuff. And then I went away a couple of times, like I went to Sydney and then I went to Melbourne, and then my partner and I, we went overseas. So we went to Japan and Korea and Taiwan and all that. And so obviously I didn't do anything there as well. And it got to a point where I'm just like, I'm just gonna not do it. I'm just gonna not do it. I was just like, I wasted this money, blah, blah, blah. And then I was coming home from Korea, like I mentioned earlier, then I decided that I was gonna sprain my ankle. So that threw me off even more, which was so frustrating. But I will get to the point, I promise. I'm now like, well, I've got no excuses now, so I may as well do it. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because this is one of the meals that's on my meal guide of things that I should eat, which is going to give me the right fats, the right proteins, the right carbs. So I've got this awesome sourdough. I'm going to cut up some avocado, do some scrambled eggs, and that's going to be my healthy breakfast to set me up right for the day. So a little root. Oh, look at that. This avocado looks like it's being raised in a 2-parent household with 2 incomes. They drive a Range Rover and they go to a private school. My God, love that for me. However, I have noticed when I've been eating avocado lately that it makes my mouth a little bit itchy. That's a new thing. I've never had that before when I've had avocado. So let's see if that happens today. Oh God, don't look at my eggs. I normally get like, at least like free range ones, but these ones are like $5. And like eggs are expensive. So we've got the barn laid ones today, so no judgment. Yes, the shells go in the sink because then they go in the bin. It's one less step while I'm cracking. 3 eggs. Rinse the egg off. Ew, I hate the texture of egg. It's gross. Okay, let's toast this bread. Turn on the stove. Egg flip. Not an egg flip, what is it? Spatula. No butter. Olive oil spray. The cheap one from Woolies. Gets you out of trouble. And it's got less calories. These eggs are mixed. Yeah, so when I came back from when I'm feeling better, I had a really good chat to my PT. And it was all around how can I, instead of trying to do everything all at once, because that's just my personality. I try to do all the things all at the same time. And if I don't get it right and I don't get it perfect, then I'm not doing it basically. I'll shut it down. I'll just ignore it and won't do it. So it's all around what small, tiny improvements can I make week on week that are going to add up to a positive change that I want. So that's what we're doing at the moment. So focusing on the food and making sure the food's right and the routine is there and all that jazz. So we're making some headway, which is good in that regard, I feel. Is that hot enough yet? My lord. Yeah, that's hot enough. Maybe a bit too hot. So yeah, I've been pretty good with the food lately. I've done the gym 3 times this week. Today will be number 4 for the week, which is the most I've done since last year in any week. So I'm making, you know, the right choice and doing the right thing. Okay, that cooked really, really quick. Love it. All right, eggs done. How easy is that, honestly? Scramble some eggs. Why not? Right, we'll put this away back in the fridge, and these go in the fridge. I quite like this breakfast. It's super easy to make, and it's not expensive. Avocados were on sale, and you got extra little bonus Woolworths points for it. So I think I should check my app actually, how many points I got for yesterday. I wonder if I get another free $10. Oh, bread. The bread is breading. Oh, nice. Perf. 2 little pieces plus the end bit, because I like the end bits, they're good. Now we'll scoop these guys out. There we go. Breakfast. Excuse fingers. Ew. Get those healthy fats in. Thinking about what I'm supposed to do today in the whole think day, and I'm like, oh my god, so many questions. Like, what kind of mood is it going to put me in? Am I going to feel good? Am I going to feel stressed about it? Am I going to put too much pressure on myself to do the thing? Or am I going to be all right? We'll find out. All right, that's breakfast. Here you go, let's see. Ooh, I don't want it to fall off. There we go. Eggs, avocado, and some sourdough. Very simple breakfast. That took 8 minutes. Holy shit, I'm gonna have to check that down. All right, it's time to eat. I'm not even that hungry, but I need to eat, otherwise I'm not going to be fueled enough to go to the gym. So we're gonna eat, and then we're going to, what's that? We're gonna get ready to go to the gym. Side note, I think I've got new neighbors, and they're not quiet. And the previous guy that lived there, I didn't hear like ever. For the last 12 months, I don't think I've heard the dude once. This lot of people sound noisy. But we've only got 6 months left on this lease as we just re-signed. So if they're too bad, I'll just move because, you know, I don't like noise. That's very dramatic of me, but we'll see how they go. All right, I'm gonna eat this breakfast. I'm not gonna make you watch me. And then we're gonna get ready and go to the gym. Side note, how good's the sun coming in here? Look at that. Oh, honestly, I love this apartment. Like the sun comes in the morning, lights the place up, makes it nice and warm. Because like I said, it is winter here at the moment, but I'm in shorts and t-shirt. Like it's not cold, so happy days. All right, I'm gonna eat. And I'm not gonna make you watch me. I'm not gonna make you watch me eat. All right, so it's trim the beard time. And I've had some time to consider it this morning, and I don't think I'm going to trim the whole thing. I think I just wanna like shape it a little bit and like get rid of some of these weird wispy bits at the bottom because they grow in different directions. But I'm liking the length and the thickness. So I was just gonna like, not shave it off, but like trim it right back. So I think I might just reduce how much I cut off just to give it some shape and make it look a little bit less like I live in the woods. All right, here we go. I really need a new razor. This is just old now. I feel like that looks a bit neater. It's very thick here, which is what I want. I want that length here. We'll see how that goes. I've had this beard since I was like 26. So that's like, God, a long time. 26, 27, maybe? That's when I lost all my hair. Well, started losing my hair, and then I looked really bad because I would try and like fold the hair across, and it just started to look really awful. So I shaved it off, and I've had this look ever since. And I think it's been that long, I can't even remember what it would be like to have hair anymore. So I like it. It's easy. I shave it once a week, and off we go. But the beard is like, I don't think I can ever shave it off. I think that would be like my worst nightmare. I remember when I was younger, my son said to me, he's like, "Dad, you look like an egg." So we don't want to look like an egg, do we? All right, I think that'll do for now. We'll see how it settles, and if I need to trim it a bit later, I can trim it a bit more. Maybe just here. All right, trimmed. All right. Now I gotta get all that hair out of the basin. Another positive step for the day. Time for the gym. I'm not going to film in the gym because it's a residence gym and people live here, and I don't know, but it feels weird to film in this gym, so you have to take my word for it that I'm going. But I think today is going to be leg day. So obviously not a full-on leg day because I still can't put too much weight on my ankle on account of the sprain, etc., etc. But I'm getting really close. So my last session with my physio, I've got a few sort of weight-bearing exercises to do that are gonna get me there. So whatever I do today has to be not too load-bearing on my ankle, which is fine. But I'll go down, do maybe 45 minutes, and then come back up. I gotta go to Woolworths, grab some stuff, and then I'm going to do the Think Day. So go somewhere. I might end up just going to the rooftop here at the building, or I'll walk to a park or something. I don't know, I haven't fully thought that through yet, but it's only 10 o'clock, so still got heaps of day left. All right, let's go do this workout. All right, workout done. It was a good workout. It tested me because I'm a little bit under the weather, like not bad, but just like my throat's a bit sore, a bit like meh. But the gym was dead. There was like one dude down there the whole time I was there. So super quiet. It was good. I did legs and I was just conscious of my ankle, so it wasn't too crazy. But it was 50 minutes, 538 calories, average heart rate 119. And it was good. I felt good once I did it. Once I got back up here, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I've done it. That's 4 workouts this week that I've done. And that's been the plan, is to like build myself some actual proper routines, so that I can just do it. It just becomes part of what I do. So that's good. So I'm going to make some lunch, but I've got to pop down to Woolworths to grab some taco seasoning. I think I'm going to put taco seasoning in there. I just don't want plain mince and rice. It's very boring. But it's already 12 o'clock. After the gym, I went up to the pool, had a swim. Lovely day here today. 22, 23 degrees. Pool is 28 degrees in the water. So nice. Laid in the sun. Got some vitamin D. Perfect midwinter's day, I have to say. But it's time to go to Woolies and pick up some stuff. All right, this is a new channel, obviously, like I said. So, I mean, I'm probably just going to be rambling, but it's going to be as I grow and develop, the channel will grow and develop. So, follow along if you wish, give it a like, give it a share. But it's going to be about resetting routines and unfucking your life. I think I said that earlier this morning, but unfucking your life. So give me a like, give me a follow, and I'll see you soon. So I'm back from Woolies. Got a tea on the way home. But you won't guess it. I went to buy taco seasoning. Think I bought fucking taco seasoning? Absolutely fucking not. I got onion powder and garlic powder, and then I was looking for the big jar of taco seasoning. They didn't have any. So I'm just like, oh, I'll go and get it from the Mexican aisle, like literally just up the other end. And I got distracted by, I don't even know. Oh, I got distracted by the price of a taco kit, like the jumbo taco kit's like $13. I'm like, that's so expensive. And then I went and bought frozen berries. I didn't buy the taco powder. And I'm like, oh my God, you had one thing to do. One thing. This is what I get for not writing a list. So I've got garlic and onion powder on my mince with my rice and some frozen beets. So, I mean, it's definitely not gourmet, but it's the right amount of protein, the right amount of carbs, and it's got beans. So my PT should be happy with what I'm eating for lunch. But I would have appreciated the taco seasoning. But here we are. By the way, it's a fucking stunning day today. Come have a look at the sky. What a day. All right, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I gotta do my plan. I'm thinking I might just go to the roof. I don't know if I can be bothered walking anywhere else, to be honest, so I might just go up there or find a bit of green grass down at South Bank. But for now, I reckon I'm just gonna go upstairs. All right, I'm gonna eat. It's so bland. It's just so sad. Oh, boring. No. I'll eat it. But absolutely not a vibe. Yuck. All right, so the first exercise is you need to go through and rate your life, basically, over 9 quadrants. 9 quadrants? I don't think that's the right word. 9 sections, whatever that is. for your relationships, your work, and your health. And you break it down and things like that, and you do a ranking. And then the lowest 3 become your 3 action items that you need to work on. My 3 are my physical health, which we're working on, my work purpose, which I understand why that's come out the bottom, and my work growth, which again I understand why that's come out the bottom. So a few things to work on. There's some other things that are also lower score, but I think these 3 are the kind of, the main ones that we need to work on. So at least I've got my 3 action items, and now I need to put in some things I need to do. But first, the next question is, what would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? Whoa, what a question. So many things. So many things. Let's have a think. Makes you think. But don't worry, am I writing it too quickly? And I'm not really thinking it through. Nah, we're good. We're good. Alright, I'm going to keep working on this. I'll come back to you when I'm more progressed. Alright, I've done my list of questions. I've done my grid. I've done my focus areas. I haven't put the focus plan yet, but I will get there. It was a really good exercise, made me really think about stuff and just go, am I where I want to be? Am I where I need to be? What should I be doing differently? Am I living authentically to my vision that I've got for myself? So yeah, I really enjoyed doing the exercise. And again, sitting in a beautiful place in the sun, so outside of my normal area where I am, so obviously in the apartment or at work or wherever. Nice to sit up here and have a view as well to look at, which has been lovely. But don't know, I keep touching my face. But yeah, some things to work on, some goals to achieve, and some aspects to change, I reckon. So today's been a very useful day. Very useful day. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to record today, but this might be the end of the video. So thanks for joining me today while I reset myself and set some goals. And hey, it's episode 1, so I'll try and do 1 a week. Little bit of a day in the life of, and just talk about life and shit. Cool. Thanks for watching.